Yo, what's up? First, we're gonna go ahead and fight the boss since it's time to fight the boss. Then go suffer for. What everybody doing over on TikTok? All right, let's. Guess we'll make. Your help on. You're stuck on frost. As in, you need what? More money. Go up to the peak and turn right and go in that area, and you can eliminate the creatures in there, and you'll generate quite a bit of money. All right, let's see. We got 5-minute totem. Let's see if we can find some Coinite in that time. I think, was that a Coinite or is that Mithril? Or Malachite, that's what I meant. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you. I mean, Etherealite's great, but I need coins. Thank you for the follows. Can't even get Coinite from these small crystals, but I'm never going to get any medium or large crystals if they're all small crystals, so we had to break them. Thank you for the follows. How's everybody doing today? I still am blown away that they even allow frost fossil to spawn in here. They have that frog ore that could spawn in place of things like fossil in here. Yeah, that ore, the frog one, the frogite. I kind of want to make a Velshire frogite armor set just so I can run and jump really high. The runes on my pickaxe are 2 speed runes, and then 2 runes that are like luck and damage based. But the reason it's going so fast is because there's an active like mining boost still. I don't think they turned it off. And I have the potions on. I always run potions. And potions are so cheap, and they actually increase your speed and everything. I can show them to you though if you want to see them. I don't care to. Well, it's not like, so they're just all miner shards, but I have 34% faster mining, 11% damage, and 28% luck. I think that's fine. I think that luck is super good, obviously, for, you know, getting higher end stuff. I prefer speed just to increase like the speed of it, but luck is definitely a viable option. Do I believe in Bigfoot? Absolutely. What's up, Bigfoot? Crazy, in 5 minutes I got Duranite and like 2 Etherolite, but I can't get a coin. Armor craft recipe. All my... I didn't get a coin, did I? Apparently I did, and I'm just not paying attention. That's so funny. Okay, well, apparently I got 2 coins, and I just wasn't paying attention. All my armor is... what is it? Salt... Well, not sulfur. What's it called? Surafol. Okay, all my armor is Surafol, Etherolite, and Eyesight. Helmet's 888. chest is 15, 15, 15, and legs is, I believe, 999. It might be 10, 10, 10, but this one isn't the same because I forget what broke, but I think this one's all Etherealite and Eyesight because I ran out of Surafall. Wait a second. I think I lied to you. Okay, yeah. The chest is actually 12, 12, 12, but I also added 4. Wait, yeah. I think it's 12, 12, 12, and then I added 4 of the Duranite. And that gave that extra 2% reduction in damage or whatever. You've got a dagger and put all your good stuff in it. Yo, how are you doing, David, over on YouTube? So we got some pretty sick gloves today in the update. Or not in the update, correction. In today's maze. I guess it's due to the update, but in today's maze, there's some sick... and there's a new katana recipe. This is a private server, yes. If you go to my website, dwdfn.com, at the bottom, there's a link to join. Like the server link. I'll probably turn off server, like, link and everything when I, like, am not streaming, though. You got Soul and Heart first try on the heart of the island. You might be the luckiest person on the Forge, then. That thing is cursed. I mean, that's how RNG works, though. Dragon is better as far as damage output. The Heavenly has a slight increase in luck. I know someone that AFKs, and they normally AFK with their Dragon, and they made a Heavenly pick that's all luck runes, just to see. And when they AFK'd with it, they had a higher chance of getting, like, rare stuff. But it's slower. The Arcane pick, I have no clue how you would join on phone, to be honest. I have no clue when to quit using the Arcane. No, I'm not going to play that. I've never even heard of those games. I'm not going to play games I don't play. Which pick is the... Are you talking... Arcane, is that the secret one in the first world? If so, when you get to the third world, you should buy the Aqua pickaxe, the second one. Arcane will get you all the way through the second world. Any new codes? Just Maze if you haven't used it. Hey, there's a Coinite. I actually noticed it that time. You need one golem heart? I mean, I can fight it in like 15 minutes. This is definitely not Fortnite. This is Roblox. That is the fastest dagger in the game. Actually, it's the fastest weapon in the game. Yeah, the dragon. Which dagger do you have? I'm glad there was nothing. You're using straight sword. You know, it'd be nice if I could. One of these has. Okay, I got him good. I'll say one of them had an evil eye and the other one had an ethereal the evil eye's kind of cheeks though. It doesn't do anything. 300 DPS sword is pretty solid. Are you saying? Do you mean 300 damage or 300 DPS? How are you doing, Amin, over on Twitch? Yeah, the multiplier. Yeah, damage. I mean, yeah, I'd say it is. There's viability to everything. Currently, the codes are Maze, and I believe there was like a Forge weekend exclamation, but it was FORG, no E. I think a lot of weapons in the game have viability. I've never really enjoyed just playing meta, so it might not be meta. Oh, there's a Surafall. Let's go. Yeah, we are trying to mine right now. I want to have some of the Coinite, so I don't have to stress about it later. Now, if I'm going to mine for Coinite, I might as well do it while streaming. I mean, I wouldn't be upset to find a Gargantuan either. Because I kind of want to replace my dagger. I really want to make a Gargantuan Heavenite. This game is called The Forge on Roblox. It's actually a ton of fun. But I would like to use a Gargantuan Heavenite Heart of the Island. Or no, Stolen Heart. For my next dagger. That way I can remove the Drain Edge from the weapon. I hate Red Cave, DZO. I absolutely do not enjoy this cave, but it has a better drop rate of Gargantuan and everything. The only reason to be in here is to get the Coinite, really, though. I'm not going to waste my Coinite going to the maze when I don't need to go to the maze. I'm going to be real honest with you. It takes like 15 minutes to get one of those. If I was headed that way, yeah, but I'd wait or whatever, but I don't want to, like, I won't be going. I've already bought everything today. What would I compare it to? Truthfully, like, think RuneScape. It's one of those games where you, like, grind to make your gear and stuff. I mean, the angel pick wasn't supposed to be better than the dragon pick. They already admitted to that. But my issue with the angel pick is that they said it was like mid-game, and that was intended, but then they make it need a late-game resource. No, because I'd have to back out to add you. I'm not going to stop to do that. It's a good grind game. There's a bit... Oh, let's go. There's some Gargantuan... There's a bit of what feels like forced playtime to me, but other than that, it is pretty solid. Like what I'm talking about right now, this Coinite, you only get one like every 15 minutes or so, and there's a ferry you have to pay every single time for it, and it low-key pisses me off. Because, yeah, it's just dumb. Do you know what the blueprints in the maze are? Yeah, I can, let me go show you what it was. Albion Online, yeah, it's definitely that kind of grind. So what were the blueprints today? The hook blade was today. And then there was a new gauntlet, which isn't showing weirdly. Can you not craft gauntlets in the third world? That's so dumb. You can't craft katanas either. I don't think I've got the index for it, but I do have the index for the new katana. Okay, so called a straight edge katana or whatever. It's pretty cool looking. I think I have one. Yeah, right there is the straight edge katana. I was trying to make one out of like Void Star and everything earlier, and I never got it. You put 2 Garg, 2 Golem, 2 Yeti, and got a dagger. That's a solid dagger, though. I like daggers, so I would be happy for something like that. That's probably the craziest assumption you've ever made. But I guess some people like to just yap for no reason. This is the Forge, Lincoln. I guess. I mean, usually that's the kind of stuff people say when they're reflecting their own life. Called projection, Flare King. Thank you for the follow, Sloppy. So, if you want to, if you go to the maze today, like if you can get to the maze today, today has the highest DPS weapon currently in the game. DPS, not like attack speed, but the new, I think they're called Dark Knight gloves, are extremely crazy. Like broken. I hate Frost Fossil with a passion. You blessed me to get something good. Appreciate you, Icy. I just got a Gargantuan a minute ago. I don't feel like we're going to get another one anytime soon. But you never know. Kind of want to go up top and chase some Heavenite, to be honest. I have a Gargantuan. Now all I need is a Heavenite and I can make the dagger I want to make. Hey, there's some Duranite. I mean, it's 1 in 21,000. It's not as bad as the Gargantuan that's 1 in 333,000. Is 40 kg bench good for a 12-year-old? I mean, that's a pretty solid bench. I mean, I think that the real question when it comes to weightlifting is that good for you? Like, if you do 41, you know, like 42 kg next week, that's progress. You shouldn't compare it to other people when working out. You should compare it to your own progress. How's everybody doing? What's everybody's goal right now that's playing this or been playing it? You have 23 Coinite? Nice. I heard people are selling Coinite for spins. Like, people are running a full-on, like, ferry for spins. No, for some reason, the mining boost is still going on. I seen that, and I was like, well, we're going to take advantage of that and try to get some Coinite. The one thing that, like, upset me about the maze is it costs a Coinite to get there every single time, which is annoying. But the biggest issue to me is they're not resetting the potions in the maze every other day or every day, which to me makes no sense. What were you farming for to get 23 Coinite? Were you trying to get Gargantuan or something? I mean, just farming in general, I'm sure, but like, was there a goal other than the Coinite, or was your goal the Coinite? We got like 5 minutes left on these potions, then I'll probably go fight the boss. Riley, I don't know which one you're. If it's the one from the most recent update, yeah. I made it an even faster one. I don't know if that's the one that you're referencing, though. The shark one. I got a Gargantuan. I like it. I got a Gargantuan currently, and I have a Stolen Heart. So my goal is to get a Heavenite, and then use Gargantuan, Stolen Heart, Heavenite. How much damage does the dagger? It does 176 per hit. and it hits over 5 times a second, because with the attack speed boost, I'm hitting at like point. No, it hits 5 times. It's like 0.19 attack speed. What is this one? This one is Gargantuan, Golem Heart. Ooh, I don't know if I want to get rid of. Yeah, I might not do that because I don't want to lose the bonus from Golem Heart. Where did I get Gargantuan? Right here. You can get it from the large crystals in the blue cave, though. All the rocks in Red Cave have a chance at Gargantuan. Is Void Pickaxe worth it? You're gonna need Void at least to get to Prismatic. Or you can skip I think you could probably skip Prismatic, but I'm not 100% sure on that. One Gargantuan, one Golem, and one Surafall. I think I'm gonna do one Gargantuan, one Golem, one Stolen Heart though this time. I think I said it earlier, Flyboy. I'm not gonna waste a Coinite on the maze when in 30 minutes I've only gotten 3 of them. I mean, I guess I have 3. If you can join the server, yeah, we can go over there. I thought I only had like 1 or 2, but I guess that's enough. I'm not worried about it. All right, let's see if we can make this dagger. All right, so that's 15.4. Surafall's 15. So we're going to do 1 Gargantuan, 1 Golem Heart, 1 Stolen Heart. Okay, so that's 16.8. Surafall makes it 16. Okay, so it's actually higher. All right, dagger, 100%. All right, we want Shark Fang. I know we're not going to get Shark Fang, and it's gonna totally make me mad. Do we do it, chat? In order to join me, just go to my website, dwdfn.com, and the link's at the bottom for the... All right, we're doing it. I got it. Let's go.
That was legitness.
Stolen Heart, Gargantuan, Golem Heart. All right. The reason I did the Stolen Heart, let's see if it did what I wanted it to. All right. So this has heal 7% of physical damage dealt on a hit. So now I don't have to use a Drain Edge because Drain Edge only does 11. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 Blast Chips, which is going to increase the explosion amount, which is going to straight clap. And this is 130. What's the one I got on right now? 129. I mean, that really doesn't matter, but all right, let's go in here and enhance it. This is where I'm going to lose 1,000,000 gold really quick. I don't have enough gold. I'm not going to be able to do this. I won't get this with the amount of gold I have. Okay, sure, that works. We did that in less than 100,000 gold. Where are you looking for Gargantuan? You might need to start using the potions if you haven't. Recycling's not in the game yet. 175 damage base. Is that? Hold on. 174. Okay, yeah. So it is a little higher. How do you get mythical essence? It's not in the game yet. This one's going to do 40% of weapon damage. It already does 50. So I'm going to add this and see what happens. All right, so now we're at 90% weapon damage. And it hits on 35. So we're going to take this one out, which is 37% weapon damage, and add it to it. All right. So now I have a chance at 127% of weapon damage is AoE damage, 35% chance on hit. So basically, these explosions are going to be absolutely mayhem. All right. It's a little slower in attack speed, not much. We can go farm blast chips for that. No big deal. All right. Let's go fight the boss. See what happens. I don't have Archangel. Let's do it without damage potions so we can see first time. You can't join there. If you can't join from that, I don't know what to tell you right now. Oh, what is the recipe? That is the shark dagger. It is 1 gargantuan, 1 stolen heart, 1 golem heart. Flyboy, I don't know what you're at. What's up, Sumi? If you can't join from the link, there's no way you're going to be able to join right now. What I was saying. I don't know if they'll ever make it where you can merge them. I'd say probably not, because it seems like, which, I mean, I understand the goal of making any game is to make money, but it seems like they're focusing on money more than anything. You've been mostly using a 100% crit Hellslayer. My goal with the dagger isn't to have the highest damage, it's more to be able to constantly heal. I need to go get better blast chips. You feel better with Savage Claws? They got a new glove out now called the Dark Knight gloves, which is extremely crazy. I don't think they'll nerf Shark Dagger because there's like 3 people who use it. It has a purpose. It has a viability. It's still not out DPSing things, but in PvP is when you'll notice it's better than most. For me, it's the healing. The recipe is 1 gargantuan, 1 golem heart, and 1 stolen heart. All right, take care, Sumi. What's the weapon? That is the Shark Dagger. I'm not going to be doing the maze anytime soon, no. I don't know. I don't really like aim to mine for it. I was in here mining for Coinite when I got it. Really getting tired of seeing Frost Fossil in that. Oh, you're in the server? Well, I guess I am going to the maze. So if someone else wants to join the server, I'll give it like 5 minutes and then we can go to the maze. My server is, if you go to my website, dwdfn.com, the link at the bottom will get you into the server. I don't know what you mean, David. How to get Stolen Heart? Stolen Heart's going to come from that thing, and it's extremely rare. You don't need Stolen Heart to make this dagger. You could make a dagger with Surafol, and it'd be just as good. You just wouldn't be able to use 2 blast chips, so you'd have to use a drain edge. No, I'm not getting the pickaxe. I'm just letting someone get over there. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm seeing if anyone else is going to join first. I just said that. All right. So is anyone else joining? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get them across. I don't care if anyone joins to get across for the maze. I'm going to do it here in a few minutes. To join, you need to go to my website, dwdfn.com. And at the bottom is the link to the Discord server. Or not the Discord server, the private server. Uh, 175 base damage on the dagger. All right, chat, if you're joining, let me know. If not, I'm going to go ahead and get Fly across. Oh, okay. Well, if it's not working, I can't help you. I know it works, so I don't know why it's not working for some people. What did that say? Oh, it's just the guy's name. I thought there was like a secret sign back there. It's funny, you know the next code's going to give everybody a Coinite or something stupid. Sorry, newbie. I made like 3 calls for it, and no one responded until after I paid for it. You know, we would probably have better luck if we switched the luck and back to Angel. Kind of want to see if there's any floating crystals. I wouldn't mind getting a Heavenite. How are you doing, Dorito? The Yetis spawn so fast, unless you're trying to farm them. If you're trying to farm them, I feel like they spawn so slow. There's nothing better than being able to hit 2 rocks at the same time. I don't trap him because you get 1,000 gold per elimination. What do you mean help you with Yeti eliminations? On my pickaxe is mostly speed runes. If you go to my website, dwdfn.com, you can join the private server. I'll probably reset it after my live, or shortly after my live, but it'll be open for a while. Your sword only did, I mean, if you need more money and your sword only did that much damage, you should probably focus on mining and getting better gear first. Yeah, except for the shroom potions don't reset for some reason every day like the rest of the shop. So I've already used them. I don't know why they're not resetting them every day. It makes going to the maze for me pointless. There's too much going on in the forge. I think that's pretty simple, honestly, but I guess I could see that. Like when you're first learning, it is a lot, or it can be a lot. I mean, it's 3 days later and they haven't reset, so I don't think they're going to reset. I'm in the blue cave. I'm trying to get a floating to spawn. Is it out today? Can you mine medium crystals? You can't mine any of the crystals with the aqua pick. You need at least the snow pick. Yeah, the snow pick. What blueprints did you get? Whichever ones you prefer. I know the blueprints for today, the gloves is the highest DPS in the game. I mean, I guess I should switch over, but I don't want to switch over to something that I'm not interested in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Hightail's legit, and maybe I should, but... Touch some grass, gang. That's cute, bro. You're scrolling through live streams just to say shit like that. You're no better. Check yourself. What's better, 360 damage Hellslayer or 213 damage Spear? What's the speeds on them? Yes, I have the current best pickaxe. What's up, Queen? Today I'm playing the Forge. Half tempted to get Hightail. All right. So 0.44 and 0.59. I would have to do the. It's so fun, Queen. Do you have Roblox? If you have Roblox, you can get it. I've never played Bee Swarm. I've been told about it a few times though. All right. There's some. You don't have Roblox. I mean, it's free. I'm sure you can download it. I know you play Fortnite, so. I don't think the Hellslayer is better. I think the Spear is. I just don't have the time to do the math. Give me just a second. All right, what were those numbers again? 360, 213. I think the Forge has a lot of forced playtime, which is my only issue with it. It's saying that the Hellslayer is still better. It's about 610 DPS versus the other one's 491. How do you get Gargantuan? You're going to get Gargantuan from large blue crystals in every crystal in the red cave. I can't believe we haven't got a single heavenly to spawn. How do you get to the new area? 300 damage with 0.44 attack speed. It's pretty solid, yeah. I mean, my dagger's got 175 damage with 0.27, and it does pretty solid, so... Can you even make it past 7 upgrades? Alright, I'll show you the weapon second, just a second. Well, not everything can make it past 7 upgrades. It all depends on the rarity of the weapon. I mean, my weapon won't go past 7. Hi, how are you? Currently won't go past 7. Oh yeah, you wanted to see the weapon, sorry. It is 175 damage. I'm running 2 blast chips. It has 7% lifesteal, 40% crit chance, 127% of weapon damage as AoE, 35% chance and hit, 27% attack speed, 15% crit damage. I mean, you can eliminate the Yetis for money, but you can just about get the same amount of money from eliminating these things. So if you're struggling with the Yeti, just focus in here. Yes, the Stolen Heart gives lifesteal. How do you get the Stolen Heart? You're going to get it from the heart of the island or rock in the red cave. You can mine and sell. It's going to give you good money. Plus, you're going to have higher probability of getting ore to upgrade your gear. Or you can eliminate these and get quite a bit of gold. You really don't even have to sell the essence anymore. Thank you for the shares. I want to get rid of some of this trash in my inventory. Saving some of this for... I'm saving all this for when we can remove things. Trying to get the new katana. That's the new katana. What? The weapon I'm using? The weapon I'm using is a dagger. That's a dagger. Thank you for the follow. I looked over. Can I help you with Coinite? You need it for recipes? What recipes do you need Coinite for? Well, I mean, it's not really a money-making method. I don't really count quests as a money-making method because you can only do it once. I mean, completing quests in general has always been a good way to make money. But it's not really a method. If that makes sense. But I see what you're saying. To be fair. I mean, there's no way to really like help with Coinite. It's just farming it. I thought you joined. Why did it not let you join? I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did to make it not let you join. I thought I clicked it right. You can't see what you got from the heart. You can see what you got from it. You just have to like look at an angle. I would buy the dragon. I don't know if you can get to the dragon without the prismatic though, but then again, I don't remember, so. Oh, you could solo boss. Yeah, I felt bad. I don't know why it like. I thought I accepted it or whatever. That's what I get for trying to read like 3 stream chats and also do that. There needs to be an instant forge option for 75%. I would pay for a Game Pass for that, so I don't have to do that. I don't care if it's 75%. Get my head out of the way. If it's 75%, if I'm selling it. It blows my mind getting these legs still. I mean, it's trash, but still. So where's everybody at? Like, what's their goals right now on the game? Like their personal goals. Like, I don't think I like really have one much anymore, other than getting Coinite, which is annoying. Sure, I could like I have some gear upgrades I can do, but I'm not gonna sit here and farm. You got another heart? Nice. I'm not gonna farm enough gargantuan to make like gargantuan armor or anything like that. I'm happy when I get one piece because it means I can make a new dagger to try out. But other than that, there are 2 more daggers coming. Yeah, a lot of people do like the candy cane. I think the candy cane's legit. It's you got the prismatic. I mean, well, the thing is the prismatic's going to help them for a long time versus being held back by a pickaxe. I don't disagree with that. I think that sometimes it's better to have to buy a pickaxe and upgrade than it is to continually be slow. I didn't think about is the prismatic only 400 less than heavenly? Thing is, you need the prismatic. I believe you need the prismatic to even be able to mine medium crystals for the coinite, right? Andrew, if you don't get it spawned, I mean, then I got to sit there and farm it. Honestly, I'm not like super stressed about it. Like, it's all good. I appreciate it, but like, then I gotta, you know what I mean? Then I gotta sit there and spawn or like farm it. I don't want to do all that. Yes, I am a father. That's what DWD started out as, is duos with dad. I used to do duos with my daughter on Fortnite a lot. Didn't really like Fortnite anymore, and then this turned into a business for me. I make Fortnite creative maps for a living. I used to work on a team. Now I'm solo again. Normally I play a couple hours, get kind of woke up, get moving, and then I'll hop on and start working on my games. I work in Fortnite, but I like the game on here personally because it's like doesn't feel like so much of a job, if that makes sense. If you have Void Pick, you might be able to go to Angelic. I don't know if you can go all the way to Dragon with a Void Pick. I don't really remember, honestly. That's not too bad, Andrew. Appreciate it. You went from Christmas? Okay, so if you went from Christmas to Dragon, then yeah, Void to Dragon's possible. Thank you, Chameleon. And I think actually to get Dragon, it's just the hearts, and most of those hearts can be gotten from just eliminations. The Raven legs are the only thing that you need the stolen heart for, and then you get like a 1 in a million chance of getting them in the forge. It's not a 1 in a million, but I swear I never get the legs. And then when you do get the legs, you look like Metapod. How did that have 200 defense? Stolen heart can take forever. Yes. These are all trash. This is just trash ore I'm putting stuff together with. Yeah, stolen heart is a pain in the butt. I kind of want to make a glass cannon build for my dagger just for fun, and make armor out of eye ore and frost fossil to get all that damage buff. It won't have the armor, but I think it would be fun. Do like etherealite, frost fossil, eye ore. There's no way for me to help you with money. I'm not going to eliminate creatures for you to earn money from it. Like, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to like work. Like, that's crazy. I'm sorry, but that's kind of a crazy ask. I mean, I can give you tips and stuff, but I'm not going to like eliminate creatures for, you know what I mean? Like that, I don't understand that. You can't beat the golem alone. Like, I don't mind to help people eliminate the golem and stuff like that. Like, they're more than welcome to join me and do that. But like, to sit there and basically eliminate creatures while people get one hit on it to get the rewards from it, I'm just not interested. You only got the samurai chest and the knight helmet. I think that was all the stuff I wanted to waste. Yeah, currently, yeah. You can beat the golem alone. 58 ores and you got leggings. Yeah, I mean, it's just trash stuff. So I think it's really just kind of like I always used to tell people, and I still kind of firmly believe in it, that the best way to make money is mining and crafting. And the reason I say that is because you're always going to upgrade your gear. Like a lot of my gear as I progressed was making stuff like this, and then it was better than like this Cryptex one. Where's it at? Yeah, 436 defense. So like I'd make that just to sell it, and I'm like, oh wow, that's better than what I have. Let's go ahead and replace it. Sure, end game, like you're gonna have a lot different, but it's a good way to like start out gaining more, and then you sell it and you get 118k. But and then like once you're later in the game, you can start aiming for more like stuff like this, which is Surafall, Eyesight, and Etherealite. It's got 807 defense or upgraded, and it's got 52% extra health. This pick is the Crimsonite pickaxe, and then my chest is 12 Surafall, 12 Etherealite, 12 Eyesight, and then 12 or no, and then 4 Duranite, and it's got 1151 with 44% extra health, 10% extra swiftness, and that. No, I'm not gonna jump to another game. Oh, the other one to the right. Hold on. This is the Christmas pickaxe. Yeah, demon's good. Oh, that's a shark dagger. All right, let's. Shark dagger's amazing. I kind of want to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for a minute. I'm gonna go see if I can find a couple blast chips. I want to find a better blast chip. It is possible to hide armor. You paid 4K Robux for, and all you got was that. I mean, it tells you the chances. A couple hours for a gargantuan. No, shark dagger is not the meta. Shark dagger is what I prefer, but I don't. It has viability, but I don't think it's like the true meta. I don't play for the meta. I play for what I enjoy, and I've always enjoyed dagger. What's meta currently? The Dark Knight gloves are meta. All right, let's go see if we can find some blast chips with max attack speed. Holy cow, that's a bunch of... Holy cow, what is going on? Yes, I have Angel... I think currently I have Angel, Goblin, and Demon. I mean, I always have Angel and Demon, but I don't remember what the third is. I think it's Goblin. All right, blast chip. Any good? Explosion. No, that one's terrible. I have 2 blast chips in my dagger. Or are you talking about like material wise? This dagger currently is 1 gargantuan, 1 golem, and 1 stolen heart. I used the stolen heart so I could put 2 blast chips in. Well, let me get my stamina back. The blast chip is better in my opinion because it's hitting for more damage every time it procs. Like this build's all about explosive damage, so the higher that explosion damage is, the better. What's the multi on stolen? 30% is 7% health. What do you even get? chip. You've been craving it. The chip gives you the explosion damage that you're seeing, that big explosion. It also is on Gargantuan, so you get it instantly from Gargantuan, but the chip multiplies it. So, like, you get 50% from Gargantuan, and then you can add more with the chips. Oh, the multi on Stolen's 15.5. I'm so sorry. I see what you're saying now. It's higher than Surafall, so barely, but it is higher. You know what? I hate to do it, but I think I'm gonna switch to Angel. I know a lot of people swear it doesn't help, but I feel like that extra luck helps. And I also get the extra proc from the smite, so that's pretty nice. The luck does affect mob drops. I've always felt like it did. And I get smite, so it makes it more enjoyable. I'm gonna probably end up with a minor shard that's better, even though that's not what I'm after. You gotta Heavenite before a Gargantuan. Obviously, Heavenite is a pain in the butt to get, but theoretically, on paper it would make sense, but it doesn't. If that makes you know what I mean. Yes, I think Heavenite is worth it if you don't own Dragon, but I feel like by the time you can afford a Heaven, you can pretty much afford a Dragon, if that makes sense. Like, they're priced so comparative that it's almost like not worth the wait. Hi, how are you? The dagger damage is 175, Bread. Yeah, the luck pickaxe thing. The thing is this is Andrew, this is the dilemma I feel like a lot of people are doing is they're trying to make swords. They double the Gargantuan and they end up making a dagger anyways. That's another thing I like about daggers. You put 3 ore, you always get it. You're not wasting ore for stuff that you don't want, other than the wrong dagger, possibly. I do not, Chameleon. I don't even know who that is. Okay, so you can jump to the Heavenly from basically any pickaxe. That makes sense. You still have to be able to do the quests, so you still have to be progressed enough that you can eliminate the creatures. Maze. Ah, nice. You're level 78 with the Heavenly. Surfall, 4 Surfall and 2 Golem. I'm sure that'd be pretty solid. It's funny. Normally I'm trying to get mining runes, and I can't. I get nothing but blast chips, and now that I want blast chips, all I'm getting is mining runes. So I guess when you need one or the other, farm for the one you don't need. Oh, you use your main and ult to eliminate the mob? Yeah, see, that's too much work. I mean, it can be done, but, like, you gotta carry someone, basically, to make it happen. They nerfed the Yeti drop chance. I'm not shocked. I don't use the Yeti hard anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I think that's because everyone's making that Hell Slayer with the Golem hearts, the Yeti hearts, and the Void Star. You went from 115 to 122? Dang. And they didn't put a change log on it? Is there not a change log on it? Hold on. Yeah, I just checked the update, and there's no change log on it. Like, low-key, that's corny. If they're going to change stuff like that and they need to announce it, they have absolute dog shit communication with their community. It's going to be the thing that kills them. I'm sorry, but it's... They literally have a community manager, and the community manager never says anything. Anytime there's a change, they should be saying it. At least if it's public forward-facing. Like, if they change the rate somehow behind the scenes, maybe not make a post, but if they change it where you can visually see the difference, that needs to be announced. We also can't check the ores that drop from mobs multi. What do you mean? Oh, like the multis on here? Oh, yeah, because it's not in here. Yeah, like that should be in either ores or the enemies. But like, for instance, on update day this week, the spawns were absolute hot garbage for the skeletons and the Cthulhus, or whatever you call them. And instead of making an announcement, hey, we're fixing this, we're aware, update will be out soon, they just fixed it, which is fine. But you've got hundreds of thousands of people pissed off. At least make a post. You're never going to make everyone happy, but if you make a post, at least you're telling the community, hey, we care enough to keep you updated. Or, hey, we care enough that we're working on this right now. Here's an update to let you know. Like, that stuff goes far. I know when I used to work on a project on Fortnite that had a couple thousand players at a time normally. Like, I mean, it was pretty solid. I communicated with our players in our Discord pretty frequently, and it helped improve the game. Yeah, there's this... I mean, there's not... I mean, the being nice to the players, it's just... You can still... They can keep their mindset about the player, but they need to communicate more. They need to listen, and... The forced playtime is getting a little redundant. Like, the coin for the fairy is absolutely stupid. Like, you can't sit here and tell me the Heavenite pickaxe is supposed to be a mid-end game pickaxe, and then put it behind an extremely rare ore that only comes from the end game cave. Dumb. Extremely dumb. And it shows it's a forced grind because you got to mine for 15 to 20 minutes to get one. Yeah, the mining boost still is nice, but that doesn't fix the issues. Like the maze. So the updates shouldn't be for just high level players. See, that's a problem. Updates now, when they update for the fourth world, that should be. But what they need to focus on is beginning game for new players. They need to focus on mid game for current players, and they need to do a bunch of quality of life things to ensure players keep wanting to come back. The Heavenly and Heavenite are different designs. Well, I mean, it came from a meme. It wasn't even like real. Best money method. If you just want money, go to peak on the third world and go to the right and limit creatures. Unless it's a dagger blueprint, I probably won't go back to the maze. They're not restocking the potions, which was an absolute dumb move. The potions were the only reason to go there every day. They're gonna be like, oh, well, they only stock once a week. Well, then I'm not interested. The content creator title got buffs. I don't have content creator. That's interesting. I didn't know it got buffs. I applied for it. I'm sure I won't get it, but I did apply for it. I'm not, I mean, even if I'm a content creator, I'm not going to hold back on my opinion. Like, your friend Jay's a content creator in this? Nice. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Sorry. They had something. Exists. Thank you for the follow. It's a dagger. No way. They really gave him 30% luck and mining speed? That's crazy. So then I have to explain. See that? Low key, that sucks. So the recycle system is probably coming. They announced it, but they didn't announce when it was coming. To be 100% honest, I want them to take their time with that because it's either going to be absolute hot garbage or it's going to be broken and exploited. So what they're going to have to do is it's going to be one of those things where they're going to have to track how much you put into things. Because if let's say this for instance, if an ideal sword takes 40 ore, right? But I can make that sword with 25 ore, and then when I go to recycle it, it gives me more than I made. That's the kind of stuff they need to fix. Until that happens, they're not going to be able to do it. They need to ensure that they can track what you use to make it, or people are going to exploit it. He used to play Ink Game. Never heard. Yeah, I think I've heard that. I mean, I understand giving content creators a boost, like, because, you know, they're making content, but giving them a buff like that is crazy work. What they should have done was gave them like 100 of the Christmas potion or a crazy amount of the fungus potions, because that'll look normal. You know, like when you're looking at my screen, you go, oh, they got a Christmas potion, okay? But now you're like, hey, why are you mining so fast? Why are you know, and I go, oh, well, I'm a content creator. I get a 30% extra mining boost. Like, that's just weird. Supposedly just, we're talking about the content creator title. I don't know how true it is. I mean, I don't have the title, so. Well, I mean, I shouldn't have it. I guess I could look. I don't think I got it approved. I don't have it. So no. No, I don't know if any of them give buffs. What do you mean no one trusts you? Oh, no one's going to trust you about money-making methods if you have content creators? Is that what you're saying? I guess that makes sense. So, but if I don't run that title, I won't have the buff, right? So, like, if I want to just be legit, have the perks of being a content creator, but not... Why am I on World 2? Because I'm farming blast chips and mining runes. Because they won't give us the ability to farm these in the main area. Alright, let's check these runes. Maybe we got something better now. How long did it take to get that much money? Not that long, honestly. Once you get into the later area, it won't take long. 23% weapon damage, 16% attack speed. That one's pretty good. Let's start it. Not what I want though. The damage is too low. I can't even remember what the highest you can get is. Let's see. I think it's 40%. Yeah. The attack speed's better than what I have, but the weapon damage is only 23. Not good enough. Yes, the farming does get to be a bit of a chore. Okay, so mathematically, having 2 for attack speed is higher DPS than 1 for attack and 1 for damage, or 1 for attack speed and 1 for damage. Attack speed will always outperform damage. Drain edge, you should always have at least 1 drain edge on a weapon. And then the other ones kind of depends on your play style. I like the explosion from blast chip. The recipe for this is 1 gargantuan, 1 stolen heart, and 1 golem. And it's the shark dagger. I don't use a drain edge because I have the stolen heart in it. I don't need a drain edge because of the stolen heart. Stolen heart gives me 7% health on hit, like 7% lifesteal. If you don't have stolen heart, then run a Surf or whatever, Suriful or whatever it is. Put one of those in it, and then run a drain edge. You only need 1 drain edge. You'll out damage with 1 drain edge. The more luck you have, the better chance of better ore. Yes, it's a built-in drain edge, just like Gargantuan's a built-in blast chip, and Eyesight's a built-in frost, and Snow-Ite's a built-in snow. Got a stolen heart, nice. Yo, what up, Miss Clippet? How you doing? That's a positive for the flu. Oh no. You feel like luck does nothing in this game? I can definitely tell a difference if I'm running demon over angel. If I'm running angel, I generally have better loot and stuff. Oh man, I should go fight the boss. I'm not really worried about the mining boost. I do prefer mining speed though. I hate shift lock. It would be on if I liked it. I prefer being able to do that. I have armor on your, it's just hidden. Yeah. Okay, so I'll give 5 minutes for people to join and meet me up here at the boss. If you go to my website, dwdfn.com, the link to the server is at the very bottom to join. Just click the picture and it'll let you join. I'll wait like 5 minutes, so if people want to get in here. While you do that, I'm gonna look through the runes I just got. All right, so mining. We got some new ones of those. 8% luck, 15% damage. That's not terrible. I'm gonna save it. These high luck ones, I'm gonna put in my Christmas, or yeah, I'll probably put those in the Christmas one. Yeah, you don't have to move. Can I add you? I'm on console. No, I'm not gonna add anyone right now. All right, is anyone else joining that doesn't need added? All right. I still have my luck build on. I just realized. Where's my Christmas pickaxe? It's a dagger and the attack speed is 0.27. You think that's wild? Watch this. What's the damage? 175. Yeah, this is what I prefer to run. You got a stolen art before Coinite? That is crazy work, Andrew. Yeah, it is a dagger. I have not got Heavenite yet. No, I have completely given up. Unforgeable, what do you mean? Because you don't have the blueprint, I'm assuming. I think that's what you're asking, Zach. It is absolutely chaotic how crazy fast this dagger is. And that's why I'm farming blast chips. I want to increase it. It's not as high as I can get it. It's currently the fastest weapon in the game. A spear and a scythe. Oh, if it's not on the forge list, chances are you can't make it at that forge. You'll have to go to a different forge. For instance, the gigantic spoon can only be made at World 1 Forge. Yo, Andrew, I've been thinking about that. I want to make like a glass cannon build where I use like hold on, frost fossil and ior. That's my next goal. Is to make like a crazy glass cannon build. Yo, what's up, Mr. Aura? How are you? Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like mid-game tanky, even though it's kind of... How long would it take to farm like 100 ior? Thank you for the gift, Miss Clippet. I want to know what the buffs do. Like, so does 10% damage affect weapon damage, ability damage, poison damage, like, or does it just do base weapon damage? Yeah, you could just do it right there at the basalt spot, couldn't you? The recipe for the dagger is not available anymore. You'll have to wait till it comes back to the maze. Or the blueprint, whatever it's called. I think it was only like 80,000 gold, to be honest. Shop reset, I believe, earlier, but it has the new gauntlets in it. Time is it? Oh. Why are my views low? I can't see them at all. I don't know. Probably because I don't know, honestly. I mean, people are chatting. What's my likes at? I feel like likes is the most important part of getting pushed in the algorithm. See, that right there is it. I think Miss Clippet, do you know how many likes your husband's streams usually get? Because I know recently Clippet's streams have been doing absolutely crazy, and I would assume the likes on the streams are crazy high. I just don't ask for them. I don't like asking for things. You already have a pair of the new gauntlets? Nice. I go for... Well, and I think it might be the face cam thing too, honestly. I mean, I could add a cam. I have not had an Excalibur. I just don't care to. It doesn't, like, what does my face do to change the gameplay? I mean, I use my face in my profile picture. It's not like I'm hiding it. It's just, I don't see what it improves gameplay wise. Oh, he doesn't. I thought he did have a face cam. Okay, maybe he doesn't. But I don't know. I think it's just that the algorithm's weird. But maybe I'll just have to push for people to get more likes. I do know that if my wife is in the stream, I honestly think it's likes, because if my wife's in the stream, she'll sit there and just keep liking the video, and it does a lot. But I think that's where we're going to end stream. I definitely went over like an hour, and I need to get some work done. So if you're not following, make sure to. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream about around this time every day, because my wife's at work now. It makes it easier, and then I can get some work done afterwards. Yeah, so I'm going to go work on some Fortnite maps. Take care, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow.